They speak of Miquella as a saint, a gentle hand meant to heal a wounded world. But saints rot just as easily as sinners. And in the shadow of the Haligtree, something far older than mercy began to stir. When most stole him, they thought the nightmare ended in blood. Fools. A cocoon is not a coffin, it's a promise. A promise of rebirth, a transformation whispered on the wind that rustles these decaying leaves. The world believed him lost, a tragic hero in a story of gods and monsters. But stories have a way of twisting, and heroes have a way of falling. The Haligtree itself seems to weep, its branches trembling not with life, but with a growing dread. What they thought was a tomb was merely a chrysalis, waiting for the right moment to crack. Miquella shed his purity like dead skin, and what woke inside that husk was not salvation. It was hunger, a profound, ancient hunger that the Golden Order could never comprehend. The pale light that spilled from his cocoon wasn't the blessing of grace. It was something else, something cold and predatory. This was not the return of the unalloyed gold, the beloved brother of millennia. This was an awakening. The gods built their order on lies and half-truths, and Miquella, in his long dreaming slumber, finally understood. He saw the cracks in creation, the rot at the very heart of the Erdtree, and instead of mending it, he decided to consume it, to remake it in his own image, free from the shackles of destiny. They flock to him still, the desperate, the broken, the devoured. He gives them comfort, but comfort is just the first bite. They kneel before him, their eyes hollow, not with despair, but with a terrifying, absolute devotion. They see a new Messiah, a savior who understands their suffering because he has transcended his own. He offers them a purpose, a place in his new world. What they don't realize is that purpose comes at a price. His comfort is a lure, a sweet poison that makes them willing sacrifices for his grand design. His very presence is a paradoxal being of immense beauty who inspires a chilling, instinctual fear in those who can still think for themselves. The land wilts where he walks. The Haligtree curls in on itself, ashamed of the thing it nurtured. And yet he smiles, a soft, terrible smile, as he whispers the truth the gods feared. Grace was never meant to save you. It was a chain, a gilded cage, to keep you small, to keep you from your true potential. He reaches out a hand, thin as bone but radiating an unspeakable power. Now he rises, no longer the beloved Empyrean but the final sin of a dying age. He is the consequence of every broken vow, every divine betrayal. And when he calls, even the brave will answer. His voice will echo across the lands between, a siren song of power and liberation, and none will be able to resist. Miquella lives